morning and welcome back. And by golly, Miss Lanasse, Miss Glenda, it is raining outside, and we need it because all the vegetables. You've sold just about all the vegetables available in the area through the restaurant this past week.
We have.
So we have to make sure we got plenty of rain to grow some more. Yeah,
yes. Spring is coming.
Yeah, we've got, what is it? The Keebler cookies that make cookies. We got the country folks, little elves out there making the
working.
Yeah, so we got to have that rain to help them out there. But folks, if you're just tuning in, the past few moments we've been talking to this wonderful young lady here about another business opening or reopening under new management, under new owners, the Country Folks Buffet. And that's in Florella there. Everybody around here knows where that's at. They go down south to the beaches. You go right by it. You've probably eaten there before. And for 8 months, we were all like, what happened? No warning, no nothing. He closed for a little bit earlier than, before. And it was for an issue with the building or something. He had to get it fixed. And then he reopened it for a few months, and then he closed it again. And then it was like, really? Okay. Well, I guess I got to eat that fast food restaurant, and because you go through town, and when you leave here between lunch or before lunch and headed down there, you say, I want to eat when I get to Florella, and that's what I used to do. Okay, and I'll stop at the Country Folks there and sit down and pay your money as you walk in the door and go get me a meal. That's what's gone, and you can feel it every time you go by. I'd look and I'd go, what's going on, And then about a month ago, I started seeing activity. All right, and then I get this press release, and it's from Mike Jones' office about a town hall meeting, and he's holding it at the Country Folks Buffet. And I'm like, I called his office up. I said, Sue, what happened to Mike? Did he hang around a Democrat too long? But, has he lost his mind? That place is closed. Okay. Oh, no, they're reopening it. They're going to have it open. That's going to be the first event that they're going to have. That was the
first event.
And last Thursday, we went down there, as y'all know, to cover the town hall. And we met this young lady, and we actually went down there with the intent when we walked in the door, when they said, are you going to eat? I said, no, we're not. Because I was like, well, long story. We ain't going to go there. But no, we're not. We're going to go ahead and cover the story and leave. And I started seeing the waiters and waitresses coming in, serving the food to the people back there in the meeting. And that smells good. And I said, man. So I went out there and I looked at the buffet. I looked at that baked chicken. So fried I have to stay away from. But that baked chicken, and I went, that looks fresh. That looks, a lot of times it's dried up, and you see the, it's just not appealing. Baked chicken is hard to take care of on a buffet. And I said, well, let me get a cup of coffee. And he had a great cup of coffee. And I'm a coffee, as you see. I'm an entrepreneur on coffee. And Connoisseur. Thank you, Carl. Gosh, it's been slipping this morning. And it was great tasting coffee. And guess what you get to be a part of? Oh, my goodness. This is my son in Afghanistan.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, we talk to him every morning, and I forgot to warn you about that when he calls. And we take his call because this is nighttime over there.
Yes, I know.
And, hello, sir. How you doing? Are you still on R&R? On vacation, as you call it. Oh, he is, because
he's having coffee too.
Yeah. As we found out yesterday when the mayor was here, this is my son Billy, and we have Miss Glenda here.
Hi,
Guess
Billy.
what reopened down in Florella, son? The Country Folks Buffet. You know that big restaurant on the corner there that was closed up? It is open. and this young lady here is the manager there, and she's on here telling the folks about the food. I know you've eaten there before, and it's just a great restaurant, and we're proud to have him. He's over in, he's actually stationed in Kunduz, which is a one of the further northern western provinces on an FOB, forward operating base. And today and yesterday, he is at another location in country where they do their 3 days vacation. And so he's on vacation today. He had, I know you don't want to hear this, but they have Pizza Hut, they have a barbecue, a Burger King and other things there that, American stuff.
Right.
And he hasn't had that for over 9 months.
Yeah.
And so he was hoofing down
When is he coming home?
May.
May.
Yep.
My son is working with me, Chris. He's been home 4 weeks from Afghanistan.
Yeah, we talked at the restaurant. Yes, that's right.
I'm so happy he's home.
Oh, we can't wait for him.
And I'll be glad for him to get home,
Oh,
too.
you betcha.
Yes. So God bless all those guys that serves our country, and they're just so special. Yep.
Well, he's a little bit more special to us, but he's got a group of guys over there that he hangs with. He drives a MRAP vehicle over there in a convoy, and he's convoy escort and security for the roadways and stuff to keep them open. And he also check with the police departments and things over there, police stations and things, and it's a very dangerous situation. But God has been with him. Who's been riding in your passenger seat other than Jesse? The good Lord, right? Yeah. And what are you drinking? Starbucks? He didn't drink coffee. Huh?
I can't make it out.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Okay, almost had it. Yeah, but anyway, I'm sorry. But this is great stuff, having technology like this.
Oh, yes.
When I was in Vietnam, when I was overseas, my mom and dad didn't know where I was at for 8 months, okay? And then the only way she found out, she called the Red Cross and said, "My son, where's he at?" Last I heard, he was in Texas. And, then I got in lots of trouble because I wasn't writing home. But every day we get an opportunity to talk to him about this time, and he shares with us the whatever we're doing at the time. But son, we're going to continue the interview here, but hey, guess where we're going to eat when you get home? Country Folks Buffet in Florella. All right?
God bless you, and y'all stay safe. Yeah. So.
But anyway, we leave him up there so folks can watch. People know him from here. He went. And Mom
That's
can
Mom.
see him. That's right.
It's
Mom
important for us moms to know where our children are for sure, and dads too.
Yeah. But anyhow, here's okay. The food we already had Eddie's opinion on. The cleanliness of the place is phenomenal. I mean, things shine that I don't know. Y'all made the black paint shine on things. I mean, it was clean. The restrooms were clean. The tables where you sit at, you know when you're in a restaurant. Yeah. And that's just because you want to eat, you bypass a lot of that stuff. Right. I carry that alcohol hand lotion.
Hand sanitizer.
I didn't feel I had to use it in your restaurant.
Thank you. That's a mighty great compliment.
Well, I told you from the get-go when we sat down that we thought it was one of the cleanest places we've sat at. And I'm not exaggerating, folks. And she ain't giving me a free meal, and she ain't one of our customers yet. But we'd be proud to have him. But there's nothing here but the truth coming out. And your waitresses are, now I have to go to another hat. Your waitresses were very cruel and very mean, and they picked on me, and they kept waving desserts under my nose.
They beat you up.
They did.
They
hard.
Twisted your arm.
They did hard, and they threatened me. One of them said that she was going to tie me up with duct tape and force feed me. and I didn't want to have that happen in public.
Right.
All right, and I submitted, but
graciously.
Yes, and there was a special little dessert over there. You made mention of it a little bit. I almost drowned in saliva, but what is that?
Bread pudding with rum sauce. It's homemade bread pudding. It's homemade rum sauce. I can't use the alcohol in it. It is flavoring, but it's good. Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I had no clue. I just let my wife eat it, and she enjoyed it. It was.
But she gave him a little taste so he would know exactly what it tastes like.
Yeah, when you left.
Then he knew. Yeah.
No, when you left.
Yeah. But we also have peach cobbler made from scratch, and I make some cakes and different ones to try to have different things on the menu, and also homemade banana pudding.
Whoa.
So
I can't have none of that, folks, so please go try this out. Let me know. You can send me an email or something and say, Eddie, the banana pudding was great, and the cakes were great. I know you can't eat it. Please do not send me any samples or drop any off, and if you see me eating over there, don't drop a plate on my table and say, here, Eddie, this is for you. The waitresses torment me enough.
Yeah.
And
we have had a lot of compliments on the wait staff, and some of them are young, inexperienced, but they're trying very hard, and they're doing a good job. They're very friendly, young students, and some are early college students, but they are doing good.
What is that? Don't give her last name, just, but the young lady. Well, you had two young ladies behind the buffet. They were just smiling and just laughing, and I was like, "Where am I at?"
Yeah,
they're wonderful.
And when these two little ladies came in, it was quite funny. As they came and asked me for an application, I was sitting there at the table going over applications, and as they came in, they had the sweetest smiles. And the whole time they sit there talking to me, they had a smile about them just all over. Tanya and Jessica, I believe is her name. I'm sorry with the names. There's so many. I'm having to learn.
Well, this will be on the website, so they're going to be able to get
I will find out. Yes, but that's their names. And those two young ladies, everybody that comes in that line, they have got a smile on their face, and they greet them so greatly. And I told them, before they left, I said, you girls have a job. Because they were just so kind as I talked to them. You must have,
when positive energy is around, it attracts positive energy.
Yes.
And it is raining out there. Wow.
Coming down pretty good.
Yeah, we're going to have to get an umbrella for you here in a little bit. Or you can stay and have coffee. And we don't have, I have some Boston cream pie over there.
I need to pass on those pies too.
Yeah, but I don't eat it. It's just it's for Carlton and Teresa and Little Man. You haven't met Little Man, but that's my little Jack Russell. But he gets all the special treats. And but anyway, my son's smiling at me like, well, no, son, I behave myself. But anyhow, the meeting rooms. All right, the first meeting that you had there was with Mike Jones and Senator Hawley, the town hall. And I think there's, 3 sections?
There's 3 different sections, yes. And we're able to hold different parties. And we already have bookings for birthday parties of 50 and more. And so we're glad to cater to those people that want to come and have buffets. Class reunions, we had a group yesterday that was a class reunion from Florella. And anything that we can do to support this community and, from wherever the people want to come. I had a lady from Atlanta. She's already booked for a class reunion in June, during the 24th of June celebration. So we're excited about that, and it made me feel so good that already we have bookings.
Well, when you have something great, it doesn't take long, and when you have God in it,
exactly.
Okay, and you're keeping it real. That's all that matters.
I have a booking for 50 people this Saturday for a birthday party from people from here in Andalusia.
Wow.
Yes.
See, word spreads quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we Well, I don't know. We talked about you the other day a little bit. I was hoping maybe we sent you some down there. But when Senator Holly was here, we talked about the good stuff over there. But, you know, to have that type of a business, how many people can you say? It's got to be a lot.
Sunday, we had 280 people for lunch Sunday. So we carried them very easily.
Wow. Yes. Folks, 280 people, you're going to, I'm telling you, that's wonderful. Yeah. And here's the great thing about that, okay, the spinoff, okay, that your business is doing for that community. All right. Again, that place has been an icon for years.
Right.
Now you all have got it, and you've really put a great twist on it. But the spinoff, just a little bit here. Hundreds of people come to that restaurant a week, maybe thousands. Okay, I'm anticipating thousands. All right. They spend money at the restaurant, and there is tax collected that's given back to the city and the county. Okay. Then, all right, they may see the little flea market next door.
Right.
Okay, go in there. They may have to go buy some aspirin, go over to see Charles Smith over at Pharmacare. They may drive, there's antique stores, there's furniture stores. There's a lot of business. Flower shops.
Right on the same corner as that from us.
It's a strength in that community, and it's a huge responsibility when you think about that. And your manager or your owners had enough foresight to, before they opened that place, to make sure it was right first. And so, you know, with all that being said, it's a huge asset to that community.
Exactly.
And a huge you got a lot of stuff on your shoulders.
I sure did. I have been busy. I haven't been a manager yet. I've been in the kitchen cooking. And very little have I been able to run out and see a few people. And so that was good. We had the cancer freeze down there on Saturday.
Yes.
And we had a lot of people from that, and that was a great success for them. And but yet we still benefited too. They came to our business also. Right. And Friday and Saturday night with our seafood buffet. And $14.99 for all the seafood you can eat. $5 extra for the snow crabs. And
snow crabs.
Snow crabs. So that Friday night was just Friday and Saturday night.
2 nights?
2 nights, yes. Yep.
I'm going to have to find a place to rent down there for 2 nights a week. I mean, I used to have to, and I'm not, I used to talk about it all the time. When is a place around here going to serve snow crab and crab?
We have it.
I'll drive all the way down to Florida every couple of weeks to get my fix.
Well, get your fix. And they're good, and they're seasoned well. And so we had a wonderful turnout. We will have that again this Friday and Saturday night. And also on Tuesday night is seafood night, and that's shrimp and fish. So we have whitefish, catfish, whole catfish, boiled shrimp, fried shrimp.
I'm going to have to talk to Mayor old Robert down there. He's my buddy for years, and I love him. He's a good, progressive thinking young man. And you guys are so lucky to have. We're lucky in Andalusia to have Mayor Johnson, Mayor Bartholomew over in Opp. Let's see, Robert Williamson down in Florella. All forward-thinking type people, and I always pick on the mayor down there. We have an ongoing picking relationship, but we're both in media. He has radio, and I have television, and I've known him for years and years and years. I'm going to have to get with him and say, can I rent a space out in City Hall for a couple of nights a week?
Maybe a cot.
A cot.
Yeah, that's all I need.
You know what he's going to do? He's going to get a hold of Sonny Bedsole, the chief, and say, hey, you know the jail cell that we have over there? Yeah, Eddie wants to stay there a couple of nights. Yeah, that's what he'll do. Yeah. I already know it. Why do we even have to ask? Right, Teresa? Yeah, he'll have Sonny open up. You've got so many good people down there. I just mentioned too, Sonny Bedsole. Yes. Have you met him yet?
I have met him, yes.
Don't feed him any fried food.
No fried food.
No fried food. You tell him, Eddie said, no fried food.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to jail again. I can see it happening. But we appreciate you. Can you tell us again, do you serve breakfast at all?
Not breakfast, lunch and dinner.
When are you going to serve breakfast?
I don't want to serve breakfast. Time I'm getting home at night. Trust me, over the weekend, I got very little sleep.
Oh.
And so I'll let the Hardys do the breakfast.
And they do a good breakfast.
Yes, they do.
One of the best biscuits around.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love their biscuits.
Yeah, we got to get that secret from Trish. Is the manager at the one here. She was down there for a long time.
Oh, yeah?
They stole her from us up here.
Yeah.
And she's a wonderful lady. And now that she's back up here, we're getting the great biscuits again. I had one the other day, and it just melted. Son, the biscuit just melted in my mouth, and it was just so tasty with that gravy and sausage and you know, the tater tots. Son, it was great stuff. Yeah, I know. He took his earplugs out. He ain't listening. But tell us anything else you want to about the restaurant. Anything at all.
Well, I'm just happy to be there. I'm happy to be in this community, and people from all over has already started coming, and that just makes me feel so good. And I have so many good compliments. You know, you always got a few negative, but you know, the good outweighs the bad, so that's wonderful. And I'm just thankful to be a part of this community. And
well, welcome. And
thank
we
you so
appreciate
much.
you.
And thank you for having me here today.
Oh, yeah.
And,
We want to do this once a week, have, you know, a business, local business come
That's
on,
sweet.
and especially new business. And it's important to let people know, because if you do well, the community does
That's
well.
right. That's
So,
right. Yeah.
But, Ms. Glenda, thank you so much for coming on WKNI.
And thank you for asking me. It was a pleasure meeting you and your wife.
We're going to be down there. You're going to
All
see us
right.
plenty of times.
Okay.
I may just ask, what do they call that? The chef's table inside the kitchen?
Inside the kitchen?
Yeah.
All right. I'll put you battering.
No, table where you sit and eat.
Watch me?
Yeah, not work.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
See, everybody wants me to have to earn my food.
Earn your keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, and God's blessings to a wonderful group of
Thank
people
you,
down there.
thank you.
Y'all have the right heart with God. I can
Oh,
see
yes.
it down there.
You have to have God in your business. If you don't, you will fail.
Oh, yeah.
You got
You
to
just
keep
become
him
part of the
there.
world,
That's
and the world
right.
controls
That's
it.
Right.
And if you got God in it, let God run it.
That's right.
It's a whole different ball game.
So,
So we appreciate y'all. We certainly will be down there. I've got a conference Fridays that I'm going to be in Eufaula. I just may cancel that and go have me some snow crab. But I'm going to try to make. That's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
Snow crab on Saturday.
okay.
So thank you once again. God bless
And
you.
thank you, and God bless y'all, and God bless your station.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Folks, this is Miss Glenda from the Country Folks Buffet in Florella. They're located at 23388 5th Avenue. I don't have to tell you where it's at. You know exactly where it's at. That big place right there on the corner when you make the right to go to the beach.
That's right.
And it's fine. Well, I say fine food. I don't want people to get confused. Excellent food. And it's a buffet style. Very reasonable. Very economical. Okay, price. And I'll tell you what, since my diabetes and everything, and pancreatitis I had, I stay away from fried as much as I can. I still nibble once in a while. But baked chicken is hard to get with the taste that they've got. And it was wonderful. I think I went back for... No, I didn't. I didn't have seconds or thirds.
But we do have a very good salad bar, too.
Yes, my wife had that, and then the desserts are just, you know, they're stellar. They are royalty, and everything is set nice, and go see it, okay, and go down there and visit with them. You certainly won't be disappointed. Your hours?
It's from 11 to 9.
Monday.
Through not Monday. We're off Monday.
Okay.
Tuesday through Sunday. Monday.
So Monday you get off.
That's Monday. I'm off.
All right. You can come up here and no. Folks, we'll be back with more right after these messages. Thanks for tuning in, and God bless.
Thank you for having me. All righty.